What is the best tasting cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Rob. Welcome to another edition of Cart Cam. We are very excited to have Rob Wilkinson with us today. Rob is the assistant head golf professional, Rob is the assistant golf professional, there we go, at the Ooltewah Club. So we've already had Tom Durbin on. He was the head golf professional at the Ooltewah Club. That was a fun episode. If you hadn't seen it, we'll link it in the description and also up in the left-hand corner. We are super excited to have Rob with us. Thank you for joining us, Rob. Appreciate you.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Can you give us your background and how you ended up at the Ooltewah Club?
Yeah, so I grew up in Canada, born and raised up there in the Hamilton area, and then started golf when I was 4, just from a chopped down 7-iron from my brother-in-law. But eventually got to the point of getting a scholarship to come down to King University in Bristol, Tennessee, and
it's probably a little bit different than Canada.
A little bit warmer, which is nice.
Area.
Yeah, they still have snow up there, so
that's true.
It's nicer down here. But played all 4 years there, and then turned professional for a couple years. Played some mini tour events, tried to get out on one of the major tours, and unfortunately didn't work. But definitely teaching and the golf industry is my passion, so kind of got myself into PGA program. Met my wife while we were at school, and took all of 26 months to get a visa to come down here, so it took some time, but eventually got down here, got permanent residency, and saw the job posting from Greg when he was still here and came on board, and been here since January of 24, so just over a year now.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. My brother Rustin, he played baseball at King University. Back when it was King College. It's a small world.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a recommended warm-up routine or one that you do that you would recommend to people?
Usually anytime I'm going out to play, I start off with just some wedges, kind of go through a couple different swings that I typically have. So kind of my go-to, which is like a 10 to 2 on a clock drill. Usually hit 4 or 5 of those, and then go into working on more of a full swing of the wedge. Cycle through typically all 3 or 4 of them, just because that's where your money is made or lost in terms of getting it close. Then usually go into some full swings. I'll typically hit like a 7, then a 5, then my 3-iron, and then hit a couple 3-woods, couple drivers, and then typically play my first 4 holes backwards. So I'll start off with what I think my shot coming into 4 is going to be. Tee shot on 4, shot coming into 3, tee shot on 3, shot coming into 2, tee shot on 2, and then here with a par 3, tee shot on 1. And just kind of get into that mode of, I'm already playing. This already matters.
That's really cool. Mm-hmm. Why backwards?
Just so your most recent shot is the first shot that you're going to have to hit.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. So I'm 39, so I don't feel like I'm that old. Mm-hmm. But my body would argue with me on that.
I'm only 27, and it takes a while to get moving now.
I told Tom, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I was like, on the first tee, I was like, Tom, I just want to make you proud of me today, man. So Rob, I just want to make you proud of me today, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, definitely. It's how much you can turn, how quickly you can change that rotation, how you use that ground for power, and then lastly, just hand speed.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that'll work.
That dog will hunt.
So we played from the black tees. So I'm looking forward to playing again from today, because I'll have to redeem myself from a couple of the shots from last time.
Big thing is just being a little bit more uniform in setup.
Okay.
First one, leaning a little bit more into the left side, ball further back in the stance. And so you're just going to get that point of getting stuck, leaving the face open. And it's either you flip it and it hooks, or it stays open, hit it right. Whereas that second one, we actually got that body more neutral in the feet, getting that head nice and back, and that's what allowed you to clear through it, get that height to it.
I got you. I got you.
And so just narrow up that stance a good 2 inches each foot, a little more. There you go.
You're the man. You're the man.
It's all about just letting our big muscles do all the work for us.
It's physics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So easy.
The one thing I would say always think about, swing faster in your follow through. Go slow, 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 explode through the golf ball.
Huh, all right.
Impact doesn't end when we hit that golf ball. We need to keep that speed through to get that ball to do what we want it to.
All right, so here's the thing. That's at least 3 times, maybe 4 or 20 now. But you told me to do one thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it radically changed the flight of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've seen you out here giving lessons to people before. I'm going to personally, I didn't even ask for a lesson. You're just helping me out, and I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. But I can personally attest now. People need to contact you. So how would people go about doing that?
Either through the main website, the Ooltewah Club. I think there's a instruction page there, so you can select your instructor, or walking into the pro shop or giving a call. They'll leave a message for me on my desk, and we'll basically just have a little intro call and see what's frustrating you about your game, what goals you have that you want to get better, and then start off with just a first one to see where's that foundation, where do we actually need to improve for you to get to the goals that you want to be at.
So ooltewahclub.com.
Ooltewahclub.com.
Well, I'm sure you've heard this many times by now from us, but we absolutely love being out here. It is a blast being out here. We appreciate you guys so much. Y'all are awesome to work with.
We enjoy having y'all out here.
You know, sometimes you're getting ready to come over here, and sometimes you just get that feeling like something's gonna happen. You know, something special. It's happening today. I don't know if it's gonna be a hole in one or what, but it's happening. Something happened.
Ooh, fly ball.
That was a beautiful ball flight. That's a nice shot.
Thank you.
Oh, be on it. Oh, I'm just over the back.
Very nice.
Hey, I'll take that all day long.
Absolutely.
I just want to make you proud of me, Rob. So your ball flight just then was beautiful.
Thank you. I was gonna say yours was tracking right towards it. Looks like it came off that hill.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Now, Tom taught me about the grain.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know how to figure out which way it's going, though. That's my problem.
I always look for shiny and dark. So
Okay,
just
so that's
kinda
what I heard. Yeah.
doing a walk around the hole and look for the dark side. So right now I'm seeing a lot of dark, but can't really tell that until you cross over and see it get shiny.
All right, so it's shiny that way and it's dark over here. So does that mean, what does that mean?
Shiny that side, dark that side?
Uh-huh.
So that means that grain is going to be going that way.
That way.
And kind of pushing that ball a little bit more left and a little bit into the grain for you as well.
Okay. Ooh, man, good putt.
Thank you.
That's tough coming over that ridge. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Hey, that's a nice tap in through.
Good putt.
Thank you, thank you.
So just out of curiosity, what are you hitting on this right here?
3-iron here. Just because if I hit driver, I don't really want to be in that fairway bunker up there.
I lost it.
Should just be peeling back to the middle there.
That's good.
We'll take it.
Fortunately, I don't think I have the concern about reaching that bunker. Oh no, I struck it really well, just the wrong direction. So what does a typical day look like for you? Because I got a message this morning from you on GroupMe for the Ooltewah Club GroupMe. You were letting everybody know it's cart path only today.
Yep.
So what does a typical day look like for you?
Usually getting in, we're more so just trying to get ready for the day. So we're getting cart set, range set, just making sure that everything on course that we have control over, like sand bottles and water coolers, have everything going in them. And then once we get everything kind of set, that's when it's time to catch up on emails or just go over kind of our service standards for the day and make sure that everyone's on their P's and Q's of what's going on at the Ooltewah Club that day. And then after that, it's anyone's guess as the day progresses.
Yeah, Tom said he'll get emails every once in a while like, can you come remove the dead squirrel off the cart path? All right, so you just hit a 3-iron, what, like 230, 240, 250? No, more than that, 260 or 270?
Yeah, usually that's about a 250 to 270 for me.
Oh yeah, be all over it. Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Nice shot.
And thank you for the sand.
So I'll ask you something somewhere. Ask Tom, do you have a swing thought when you get over the ball, or is it just clear your mind and let it rip?
For the most part, I just have one real swing thought, and it's clearing my hips, just because sometimes I'll get a little quick with my hands and not get those hips to rotate and leave the club face wide open. So that's really the only swing thought, but 9 times out of 10 it's more so result oriented thinking. So that one, I think I was muttering it a little bit, but I was thinking second window on that house, little draw, try and get some height to it so we can get some spin since it's downwind. And especially with that bunker front, you got to make sure you get your fly number.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh goodness, I bladed it. That one may not make it in the video, just saying. Ooh.
Through the brake.
Back-to-back pars. And in that yard, dog ran up and took it off. Picked it up and ran away with it.
Nope, that's fine.
This little dachshund, and I was like, dang wiener dog just took my ball. So what is your best piece of advice for an average bogey golfer?
I would probably say eliminate our really bad shots. And that, whether it's we eliminate one side of the golf course in terms of you're only hitting it right or you're only hitting it left in terms of a shot shape, or if it's really just contact, getting that more consistent, because that's what really makes the best in the world is you give them any given number, 9 times out of 10 they're within 10 or 5 yards north or south, so long or short of that number. Whereas your average 18 handicap, you give them that number, it could be 30-40 yards.
Yeah, I resemble that actually. Good night. Holy cow. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
That shot will be in the video. That's not bad.
Absolutely. It's in play. Priority number 1.
That's right. As we've seen. All right, so a long way. That's how far we got.
Yeah, looks like 287 to the pin.
So I'm gonna get a little wild and crazy, hit a 3-wood. We'll see what happens. Try to get as far down there as I can. But really though, if I could leave myself 110 yards, then I'd have a full sand wedge.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me trying to be strategic here.
Absolutely.
All right, so 187 minus 110, or 287 minus 110. So 177.
Yeah, looking about 177.
Not that much. I wanted it to go that way. Oh, perfect, right behind the tree. That's awesome. That's what you want.
We get to hit it again.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So, what is your favorite hole on the course?
Probably pretty partial to 5.
Okay.
I just love the narrow shoot, and you got to hit 2 good golf shots, and then the green's not any easier.
I did not expect that. That's a good choice. Mine's 16. I love it. It's just beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's a great view up top there.
So we joined in October, and so the first week in November, I mean, the course was just gorgeous. You know, the grass is still green, all the leaves are orange and yellow, and it's just absolutely beautiful. We pulled up to number 16, and you're coming up, and it's just a beautiful trees in front of you around the curve, and then it's just, man, it was gorgeous. What do you think is the most underrated hole on the course?
I'd probably go 13, just with that that high level of risk reward.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
Especially for the longer players, you can get over that creek, but you got to hit a good one.
Absolutely, that's a pretty hole too. Water view,
and just that green complex where you get that low front, that high middle, and then that low side on that back with the bunkers framing around it. It's definitely one of my favorites out here.
That's a good choice. So my second shot is near your first shot.
No, I've hit the ball a long way, pretty much whole life. That
must be nice.
One of the first things my coach, when I went to go see him when I was 13, just our intro is, he said, yeah, your club head speed's 112. That's a mile an hour off of what PGA Tour average is, so we can work with that.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. We can work with that.
No control over it. It could go anywhere, but always swung it fast.
Well, that one right there was a BB straight line down the middle of the fairway.
Oh, thank you.
That was a phenomenal shot.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Hold on. A little short.
All right. This is going on the green. I'm hitting in the 8-iron. Go, ball. Be right there. Shoot, yeah.
Very nice.
Go in the hole.
Great shot. Really nice.
Thank you. That made my day right there.
It was a good golf shot. Got a chance at making that 4.
Oh, that was not as close as I thought it was. It looked way closer than that back there. It's funny how depth perception works, you know?
Gotta love those angles.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Go in. Go in, ball. Oh, my goodness.
Great putt. Great effort.
Man, I thought I had it. Nice birdie.
Thank you.
I mean, as you know, Rustin and I host a Tennessee sports-related podcast. Since you went to school in the Tri-Cities area, I'm confident that you are well familiar with Tennessee athletics.
Absolutely. Yeah, there were plenty of Vol fans at King. But it being Bristol, halfway in between, just like the Battle of Bristol, it's pretty split between them and Virginia Tech.
So, were you in Bristol in 2016 when that game happened?
We actually were down in Kiowa while the game was happening. So we were down there for our first tournament of the year. So half of the team was back in Bristol, and some of them went to the game, but the rest of us, we were down in the ocean with some sand in between our toes. We were enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, that doesn't stink. That doesn't stink.
Not at all.
2016 was the most devastating, not the most, one of the most devastating years to Tennessee fans. Because all they had to do at the end of the season was beat Vanderbilt, and they went to the SEC championship game, and they lost.
Yep.
And it was just what could have been.
I remember there was a lot of quiet people in the calf after that one.
I can imagine.
There was all that talk of, we're gonna win it this year, and then Vanderbilt got in the way.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Although they did that to Alabama this year too, so.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That's a very good point. All right, so we're hitting across the road this time. I can neither confirm nor deny that last time my ball landed in this water, right? Because I tried to muscle up and kill it, and I just hit it straight up in the air. And it just came straight down, splash.
Well, there's always next time.
This time I'm in the fairway this time. It's happening.
Absolutely, let's see it.
Perfect. All right. The water's not even there, man.
Not at all. Doesn't exist.
The only thing I'm thinking about is getting that whoosh on my left ear. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Looks like
Yes,
we're
sir.
Good. We're in the fairway. Right down the middle, just like we drew it up.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's that redemption.
A 3-wood or a driver just then?
That would be a 3-wood there.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite one in terms of I know where it's going every time. So
Yeah.
I just poke that one out there and make sure we're in the fairway on a tough driving hole.
So what clubs do you use?
I've got a very mixed bag. I've got pings and wedges and irons, and then I've got 917s from Titleist in the fairway wood and the driver, and then an Odyssey, so a Callaway putter. But for me, it's really just what feels good. What can I trust?
So, not to brag on myself here, but you only outdrove me with your 3-wood to my driver by 60 yards, so or maybe 50.
Absolutely.
Progress.
That was a good ball. That's a good ball. Well,
Literally right on the
she's
stick.
on there.
Beautiful putt. Good grief.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Anytime you got those 40, 50 footers, you just want it as close to the hole as possible.
Fantastic putt.
Thank you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, we're both by the path on this one.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be all right. So if you could pick one thing about the Ooltewah Club that makes it a really good value, what would it be?
Definitely the conditions of the golf course, especially the greens and tee boxes. They've definitely spent the money to make sure that they are good, roll true, run fast, and can battle the elements of hot summers versus very cold winters like we've had this year. And especially all the club events that are going on. We're getting ready for tournament season and have pretty much everything ready to go for all of them. So it really is getting prepared and putting on the best events that we can for all y'all members. Keep
Come on around. Tom's advice was never go for the hero shot. And he was right.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I'm going to go for the hero shot right now.
Sometimes it's fun to poke that hero shot in there. See that hero.
So I'm going to
That
aim.
hero within.
You see that kind of like that dip in the trees there?
Yep.
To the right of the pin. I'm aiming there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just let the wind do its thing. Good lie.
And just get that good contact. You got it.
That's exactly right. Or I could hit it way over there.
Hey, the nice thing is...
And about cart path bounce.
We hit that hero shot that didn't quite work out, and we're still in play.
Laid
Just
up.
as if we laid up.
Absolutely. Yeah, it sounded great off the club face there.
Absolutely. No, anytime I'm doing a playing lesson out here and someone's saying, do I lay up for it? Especially when it's not a tournament or anything competition-wise, it's more so, why not? What's the worst that happens? We hit it in the creek.
Good par.
Thank you, thank you. No pictures on the scorecard. Especially hitting a tree, then flaring it short right and
That's a heck of an up and
hitting
down.
too hard of a chip, and all that matters is it's down in 4.
Amen, brother. So earlier I said, I feel like something special is going to happen today. I think we're about to see it. This hole. That's when it's happening. I mean, I even mixed up my cereal choice this morning. I don't want to brag or anything, but Publix had cereal for buy one get one free, so we got 3 different kinds at the house right now.
Very
I'm
nice.
feeling kind of bougie, actually.
What'd you go with?
So we got Kellogg's Raisin Bran, Kellogg's Red Berry, Special K Red Berries, and Special K Cinnamon Pecan. So this morning I went with Cinnamon Pecan, brand new box. This is where it's coming into play right here.
Oh yeah, my wife, she's the Captain Crunch Berries.
Oh man, that's good stuff there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we got to talk about that after this shot.
Hold it.
All right, this is gonna be good. Nope. Oh, that's frustrating. Since we're talking about cereal, very important question. I feel like there's one objectively true answer to this. What is the best tasting cereal?
Personal opinion, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Rob. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's exactly that would be my perfect answer. Captain Crunch would be number 2 in my opinion.
There's never a down bite.
You ain't lying, brother. It is the best stuff. Not a sponsor, but could be.
Hit them up, Kellogg's.
That's right. Eagle putt. Can you tell me what you told me a minute ago about if you're putting for par, what that means for your score.
Absolutely. Easiest way to break 90, have 18 putts at par. You have to miss every single one of them to shoot 90. Every single one. And so if we get 1 out of 18, we're in a good spot.
Absolutely. That's a good birdie.
Thank you.
That's good. All right.
We're in play.
Yep. It didn't go as far as I wanted to, but hey, it's out there.
Absolutely. I've always been a Titleist Pro V1X guy, but when I worked for Callaway, I tried out the Chrome Soft, and it's a very solid golf ball. Chrome 2 are advanced on the tech that they had in the Chrome Soft, but the nice thing is you can always come ask myself, Tom. We'll give you all the information on it and give you the ball that works best for you. Especially this year, we're trying to give a lot more information in terms of clubs, swings, product of what's the best fit for you in terms of hard goods.
Well, and y'all have fitting days coming up with Callaway and.
Yep, yeah, our first one is March 28th, and that's with Titleist. And then we've got Callaway, I believe, mid-April, and then we've got Ping coming in for first time. That the Ooltewah Club has been called the Ooltewah Club, so they're coming in at the end of April 30th.
That's awesome.
So we'll have plenty of opportunities to size you up if you're interested in some new sticks for the year.
Dadgum. Turn. Oh man, great putt.
Thank you.
Good par. Huh.
It's a great roll, end over end on that one.
Yeah, that was interesting.
How are we doing, Tom?
Good, how about you?
330-yard drive. You should see how far he hit it. No, I'm just kidding. I wish.
Going pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How you playing?
I think I'm 1 under.
1 under?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The big thing is we all start somewhere, and myself, first tournament I ever played, 125. And got to the point of going to Q school, playing professional golf, making some money at it, and we all start somewhere, and
That's right.
it's all the knowledge that we gain along the way, the repetition, just learning the right things to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So this one we're hitting across the road again.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the back shelf.
Yeah, probably playing about 195.
Woo! Oh man, that's perfect.
Go a hair.
Oh man, stay. It stayed.
It should up there.
That is fantastic.
Always good to finish the day with a birdie.
Oh yes. Excellent job.
Thank you.
That's -2 on the 9 holes.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome.
That was a pleasure today. Thank you very much for that.
Hey, I've loved it.
Absolutely.
Well, Rob, seriously, man, this has been a treat. I've loved it.
Oh, it's been great.
We so appreciate, all y'all and the partnership we've got with y'all. It's been fantastic.
It's wonderful having y'all here. It's nice to see y'all coming out and enjoying the club, enjoying the facilities, and really just being great members here. We really appreciate y'all out here. And
Well, thank you. New menu coming out today at the
is.
Ooltewah Club.
Mhm.
I got to take photos of the new menu items. That was pretty cool. We got to eat some of them. All the people while we were taking photos and stuff.
very nice.
The crawfish mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, dude. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was legitimately one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. It was amazing. My daughter had the burger. She said it was one of the best burgers she ever had in her life. She said it was the best burger she ever had in her life.
Okay. Very nice.
My son we all got to try the Wagyu steak. Wow. It was really good. That was my son's favorite. So if people wanted to find out more about the Ooltewah Club, if people wanted to find out more about playing golf here, that kind of stuff, what would you recommend they do?
Best thing is taking a look at the ooltewahclub.com and just taking a look at all the information, our history. There's a nice long contact list with anyone that you would need to get in touch with. Miranda, our general manager, Taylor is our membership director, Tom or myself for anything golf related, and Tamara is our billing and office administrator, so she handles all that stuff, and Darius, our food and beverage manager, he handles all of kind of our private events and anything that you want to do in terms of restaurant wise. He's your guy to contact.
And we can't say enough good things about the simulator that y'all have in there.
That's been a delight to have from not only a fitting standpoint, a teaching standpoint, but also just as a added amenity. And we've run a winter league in the fall and this spring as well, but no, for the most part it seems like the membership has really enjoyed it, and we get to play different courses every single week.
The most incredible thing about it, in my opinion, is after you swing, you can watch the face of the club come through the impact zone.
Absolutely.
That is, I saw it the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, so that's why.
The nice thing is, especially with that, big thing for yourself with what you're working on, just make sure that you see that there's a lot of distance in between where that club handle would be and where that club is relative to the golf ball. So once that handle gets matched up to that ball, that's where you want to see at least some space there in order to make sure and see every single time, am I doing what I'm working on? That will give you that immediate feedback of, that's what I'm working on. Yes, I did a good job. No, I didn't. So now I have to do more drills.
That's a good point. Well, I certainly appreciate you, man. This has been an absolute treat for me. I'm looking forward to the 19th.
Absolutely.
Reston and I will putt as best as we can. Maybe we might have on a par 3, might have one of ours, but
I was gonna say there's always a chance for an ace.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for it.
Looking forward to the 19th, and everybody
Absolutely.
be looking for that too. We'll record it on the 19th. We'll get it out probably the week after that, after I edit all together. But Rob, thank you for being on this edition of Cart Cam.
Thank you very much. Had a blast.